This is a video about our project, which is a badminton scoreboard created by our group, number 5, from CPE22FA1 for our final project. This is the front view of the scoreboard where you can see there the game set counter, player A and player B point counter, service selector for the players, and below them are the points counter for each player in every set. This scoreboard is powered by a 12 volts power supply and controlled by a controller. This is our power supply. It is a 12 volt power supply with 500 milliamperes, and it is connected here. Put the power jack in here. There's a switch for the scoreboard. This is the switch. This is the switch. This is the controller. It consists of the spring-type push button. As you can see, the wires are soldered to the push buttons. Each push button are connected to the clock and reset of each 4026 ICs. And the other buttons are for the 7400 NAND gate IC. Now we're going to look inside the scoreboard. This is the main board, and the other PCBs are the 7 segments and triangle LED that we created. Our main board consists of components, namely CD4026B, which is a counter or a 7-segment driver. It is connected with 7408 IC, an AND gate that limits the count of the set 4026. Another IC that we use is the 7400 for the service selector, which is a NAND gate. We have a 5 volt voltage regulator and the capacitors to maintain the power of the circuit. We also use terminal block for the power. We use two 20 ohms resistors for a pull down resistors so that when we are not toggling the push buttons, which is on the controller, it will give an input low. Also, we use diodes because we have a global reset and an individual reset for the 4026 ICs. Diodes will let the electric current to pass in one direction. This is a test for the counters. First one is the game set counter. Next one is the player A counter from 0 to 21. Next is the player B counter from 0 to 21. Next is the player's service selector. I'm gonna set a random number for each for testing the reset. I'm gonna click the reset all. Now it's reset all. I'm gonna set a random number for each counter for the individual reset. Resetting the player A, resetting the player B counter, resetting the game set counter, and that's how it works. By the way, you can see that the 2 7 segments are not working because the 4026 for each 7 segments are not here in my home. It is on my classmates, so I'm gonna view another video for its testing, and I'm gonna cut it off. So as you can see, the 7 segments for the player points for each set is now working because I relocate the 4026 IC to these 2 7 segments, so it's now working. So let's get on testing it. So I'm gonna push the button to count it up. It counts from 0 to 3. 1, 2, 3. And the other one, 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna put a random number for the global reset. that, and I'm gonna reset it, global reset. So for in the individual reset, I'm gonna put a random number again, 2, and for individual reset, I'm gonna reset this one and reset the other one. I'm gonna put another value, reset the other one. Okay, and that's how it works.